What is going on, guys? Nips here, bringing you another Pokemon Storytime episode, and this episode is about my psychotic neighbor who had a good run for a bit, but now she is back to being psychotic. And no, I'm not talking about Shady, I'm talking about the lady across the street. So it all goes back to around 3 years ago. I pull up my car into a parking space, and I noticed there's a Gatorade bottle underneath my car. I think nothing of it. It's not a big deal, whatever. But, I'm like, you know what? Let me try to get it out of my car because it is littering, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to cause any problems. And what do? Get out of my car. I reach underneath. But as you guys know, I'm short. My arms are short. I can't reach the Gatorade bottle. So I'm like, forget it. I'll just leave it there for now. I'll get it later when I get like a broom or a hockey stick to drag it out from underneath my car. Or simply put my car later on and just grab it with my hand. Is what I thought was going to happen. But as I'm walking away, I hear from behind me a front door open, and of course we're gonna call this lady Psycho. We're gonna straight up call her Psycho. Psycho says, "Excuse me, are you gonna leave that there?" And I simply and politely say, yeah, for now I'm gonna leave it there. I can't reach it. I'm gonna get a hockey stick later on and I'll get it then, but for now it's gonna stay there. And I proceed to walk away. But of course she says something that freaking pisses me the hell off. She says, I just saw you put that there, so you better grab it right now. And I'm like, I instantly got pissed off because one, the biggest pet peeve of mine is do not accuse me of something I didn't do and call me a liar when I know damn well I am not lying. Nothing pisses me off more instantaneously than someone putting words or actions in my mouth, if that kind of makes sense to you. So, immediately I'm pissed off. I said, listen, I did not just put that there. That's been there. I'll get it later. Stayed a little stern. I walk away. And, she mumbles something else, being the dumb idiot she is. Says something else. I don't know what it is. And I proceed to go back into my house. And my mom and dad heard me talking to somebody. And they said, what was that about? And I said, the dumb idiot across the street that always gives my mom problems is now giving me problems because of a Gatorade bottle underneath my car. And, my mom and dad are like, this girl's an idiot, blah, blah, blah. We're making fun of her, having a little laugh about it. And then I honestly forgot what happened. But something, literally, I've never seen my dad. Like, my dad's a calm, gentle guy, alright? He's not one to get mad. He's not one to freak out. But if he does get mad, oh my god, folks, you do not want to be in a 5-mile radius of this man. Yeah, I'm short. He's a little shorter than me. But when this guy gets mad, it is all hell breaking loose. So I don't know what happened. I think maybe my mom was walking my dogs and she made a dumb comment and my dad freaked out. He screams at the top of his lung, I had it with this lady. He freaking runs through my front door, runs to her house. And my dad's the youngest guy. He's in his 60s and he doesn't have the best knees, but this man freaking flew, okay? He flew to this lady's front door. And there's a screen door. I mean, there's a glass screen door, and then there's an actual door for the houses that are in our development. And he just slams on the glass screen door, screaming, but like, I'm tired of you and your nonsense. Leave me and my family alone. You're a pain in the ass. Blah blah blah. Going off on this lady, and she comes, opens the front door. They start screaming at each other, and then I run out because I'm not having some psycho scream at my dad. Her and her mom living in the same house, screaming at my dad over basically nothing of relevance, to be honest. So I run over there, and she makes a comment about me and the freaking Gatorade bottle again. I start cursing her out. I start going off on this dumb biatch. I'm done with it. I'm tired of her. She's a pain in the ass. I'm done with her, man. She's the worst kind of human being you can imagine, guys. And I swear to this day, yeah, we were on good terms a little bit, but I don't know what happened now. She's psychotic again, and she literally will not stop harassing my family. But as besides the point, back to the story. So I'm there with my dad. She's screaming. I'm cursing her out. Her mom's being freaking typical. Oh, my baby, I got protected. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, you raised your child like a bunch of crap. She's a horrible human being. You failed at being a friggin' mother. All right? I'm saying that to her. I said that to her face. Literally, I'm mad, folks. I said that to her face. And of course, that didn't sit well. And they go, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. Look at you. How your mother raised you. Come to house screaming and cursing me up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, lady, shut your effing mouth. I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with you. And then my worst nightmare occurs, folks. My worst nightmare occurs. Out of my peripheral vision, who comes running out of my house? At this point, no, my mom is already out. It's not her. My mom's here giving her 2 cents. But out of my peripheral vision, here comes Grandma. Grandma's old ass running across the street to put in her 2 cents, defending her daughter, her grandson, her son-in-law. And she is just being typical grandma, saying, why can't we all get along? Blah, blah, blah. This is ridiculous. Blah, 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 blah. So, we're all screaming and yelling at each other. Fast forward about like a couple hours, not maybe 2 hours at most, 3 hours at most, into the future, the cops get called. And we're like, are you serious? This lady called the cops over a Gatorade bottle. So, I'm staring by the front door waiting for the cop to show up because I'm making sure I'm going to be the first one talking to this cop. I don't want this dumbass chick spewing some filth, slander, lies, whatever to this cop and getting me and my family in trouble. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait it out, wait for this cop to come, and boom, the cop comes. I rush at that front door. I get to him first, and I say, hello, officer. I'm sorry to waste your time. This lady over here called you up over a freaking Gatorade bottle. Meanwhile, some kind of probably real emergency going on, and you could be dealing with that instead of a freaking Gatorade bottle. And he says, a Gatorade bottle? Really? A Gatorade bottle? Okay. Let me hear what they got to say. He shoos me away. I'm like, whatever, so be it. So, the cop gets out of the car and goes into their house. And I don't know what happens. Obviously, they're in the house. They talk whatever. He comes back out. He talks to me and my family. Talking to me mostly. And he's all like, this is stupid. You guys are neighbors. You guys settle this without legal action or calling police or whatever the hell technical determinant for it is. He's like, I can't, there's nothing I can do. Just get along and just be neighbors. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, thank you, exactly. Sorry for wasting your time. It's stupid. It's a Gatorade bottle. Sorry, officer. Have a good day. And he leaves. And then during the time of my fits and screaming with this lady before the cop got there, the neighbor next to her is overhearing all this nonsense. And I'm screaming at the lady, cursing her out, and all of a sudden, the old man, I think he's actually, I don't know how old he is, but he's gray hair, he looks kind of old, his son is inside, him and his wife are outside now because of all the commotion, and they start defending me. They're like, listen lady, you're a psychotic biatch, leave him alone, you've given nothing but trouble to us since I've moved in here, screaming about my plants and whatnot, making a big deal about where I put my plants, whether they're in the right spot or not. Get a life, lady, you're pathetic. And then they were going off on each other for a while. The cops came, that happened, and they were back to the present part of the story. So my other neighbors go inside, psycho lady goes inside, the cop comes back, because for some reason my mom wanted to call her to make sure our report got in. I'm like, Mom, there's no reason for that, you're wasting this time again. And of course, cop comes back, he says, listen, there's no reason to be here, unless something violent or physical happens, don't call the cops anymore, this is between 2 neighbors, settle it yourselves. So, after all is said and done, the cop leaves, and we're like, are we serious right now? This lady just called the cops on us over a freaking Gatorade bottle, caused a commotion in the whole entire neighborhood, made a whole ruckus over a Gatorade bottle. Let me repeat that, guys. I don't think you guys quite heard me. A Gatorade bottle that wasn't even drunk in yet underneath my car because I didn't pick it up. Now, this lady is psychotic. She's the biggest drama queen, manipulative psycho. I couldn't stand her. Yeah, she got me a free phone. Good riddance to you. I don't give a damn. Alright? I'll be honest. I use you for the free phone. You were the scum of the earth. I hate you, lady. Hate is a strong word, but this lady is literally psychotic. There is something wrong with her, and her existence on this earth is to make everyone around her, not even just me, all our neighbors, freaking miserable. She's the worst kind of person you can imagine, guys. I can't stand her. And to this day, as of literally maybe last week, she started harassing my family again about where we walk our dogs. And she literally followed my mom at 7 o'clock in the morning to make sure we walk the dog in the right spot. And of course, she has a camera phone out, takes a picture of my mom and is gonna make a big deal about where he walked the brand new puppy. And I can't wait to see the letter in the mail so I can run over to this lady's house and scream at her. So, with that being said, folks, that is today's episode of Pokemon Storytime. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. I'm getting out of here for now. If you guys have anyone in your life as psychotic as this lady, feel free to let me know in the comments down below what's going down with the psychos in your life, guys. As always, I'm Nips. Love your faces, and have yourself a great friggin' day.